A2.
Hashtag for future husband. Heart heart. Hashtag opinion at tonight's conversation. Hashtag Verse TV A2B. Text. What is your honest opinion about me?
So, I could have taken this question any number of places, and in honor of and the coolness that is the movie This Is Me Now. I love it. Yes. In honor of that movie, I don't even think I. No, I did. Okay. In honor of that movie, I will speak to, like Jennifer Lopez spoke to herself as a young kid. I will speak to myself as a young kid, or just speak to myself in general. So, what is my opinion about myself? Aaron, I love you, kid. I do. We've had quite a journey. Oh my gosh. You are wonderful. You are a very hard worker, both personally and professionally. And that is admirable. And just don't give up. Don't give up. Stick with yourself. And yeah, I remember when I first moved to Cleveland, I was very weak when I first got here. And I like experienced weakness like I had not experienced before. And I was like, oh, well, I guess the whole MS thing is just catching up to me. And, I had a good run. Other people have dealt with what other people have dealt with. And I was doing good for a while, but I guess it's just the end of the road for me. And fortunately, positivity, hallelujah, hallelujah, Tibbity. Yes, yes, was able to step in and I was able to rebuild. And, when I first got to Cleveland, right before I moved here, I met this dude who lives in not too far away, Ohio. And we hit it off. And at that time that we met, I was just using a cane and I was still getting around pretty well, even without the cane at many times. And he was like, oh, okay, wow, you're good. I was like, thanks, I try, I guess. And I thought for sure when I moved up here that he was going to be that one and that I was going to move into life with having a boyfriend. And when I got here, things did not work that way because upon moving here, right before I moved here, I actually started using a walker. And it seems when I let him know of my newfound weakness and my walker and such, he was like, let's just be friends, girl. All right, huh? And it was like, oh, wow, okay. And that kind of hurt, but it also kind of motivated. Like I spent a little time in the dating world here in Cleveland and had much not success. And I think that sort of helped motivate. What really motivated me was when I had to go to the hospital at the end of 2021, but that's another story. I will not take myself on that tangent. But what is it, 37 or 27? Anyway, I can't tell. I can't see nobody but you and me. That's not something I can conceive. 'Cause there's no you without me, or me without you. I don't know. I love that song though. I Can't See by Nicole Ray. Yes. Anyway, but yeah, I always used to call this serendipity because I didn't move to Cleveland for this reason, but it's a really cool coincidence that Cleveland is actually a really exceptional medical city, particularly for the MS situation. And it's like in the Cleveland Clinic, they have a section, I forget exactly who was dedicated to it, but an entire section of the hospital is specifically for people with the MS diagnosis. And I think that's a really cool thing. Anyway, so that serendipitous hope combined with, and I was going to name the things that I do. And I didn't officially name them before because I didn't want it to seem pretentious of me to name what it is. So I would kind of talk around it and stuff. But then I thought about it a little bit more and I'm like, no, because I actually want people to benefit. I actually want to help whomever it may help to know what I do and maybe find a mix that works for them. I don't know. But, and I'm still climbing, I'm still rebuilding. This routine seems to be positively impacting me. And every Monday, or well, once a week, I see a personal trainer, right? I do. And every other week, I get acupuncture. Every other week, so in other words, on the weeks that I'm not doing acupuncture, I'm doing a massage. And on the weeks that I do acupuncture, I see my medical stretch guy, the stretch therapist guy, or whatever. He is exceptional and he stretches me out because you may or may not know, having the MS diagnosis, you sit still a lot. You might sit still more than normal. And that stillness tightens up your muscles. So you need to make sure that your muscles stay loose. Hence the massage, hence the medical stretch guy. Yes. And I also try to eat healthily to the best of my ability. Also, I see a mental health counselor, Alexis Harbinger. I see her through BetterHelp, but because of the way things are now, but it's looking to change this year, medical health professionals can only work in their state. So if you're in Ohio and you're looking at BetterHelp and you're looking at a mental health counselor, I suggest requesting Alexis Harbinger. Harbison, because I said it as I was talking with her at our last meeting, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shout you out on hashtag Burst TV, Alexis Harbinger, right? And she was like, Well, first of all, it's Alexis Harbison, but okay. Anyway, she's really cool. She's amazing. And I classified that as a part of my healing journey, having a mental health counselor. Suffice it to say, people with MS, having a mental health counselor helps us a lot. And it's a thing that we need. I try to eat well. I try to rest and sleep well. I do the vitamin thing. And I also have to give appreciation to Okravus because that's a good thing. At the end of the day, different things work for different people. And yes, you can try some of these things, some or all of these things. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the things. Love yourself. You're worthy. You are worthy.